Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, man.
How y'all boy doing?
Good, bro.
Doing great, brother. Doing great. Doing great. How about you, man?
Hey, I can't complain, man. It's another day, another journey, man.
Another day, another dollar. That's what I hear.
Hey,
Facts. Another day, another opportunity.
there you go.
We're
There you
officially
go.
live on. We're officially live on Instagram. Yeah. See, I go ahead and check it on your phone real quick. See how it look like.
Make sure,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we on there. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's
We
tough.
live. That's
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
talking
Yes,
about.
sir.
Twitch too. I just got the notification for Twitch. So
Yes, sir. We're
Yeah.
good. We're good. We're golden. We're golden.
Hey, let's kick it off, Dre.
So,
You know how we do.
let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm about to go ahead and pull up.
Man.
We got Chris Johnson today. Chris Johnson, a great, great, great NFL player. Was the guy that broke the 40-yard dash time, official time. So this guy's amazing, man. He was an amazing player and contributed a lot to the sport of football and to the NFL as well too. And so I'm about to go ahead and share the screen. Let's go ahead and add this in real quick. And we have here what we have is Michael Strahan talking about, Chris Johnson and, ALS with Good Morning America. Michael Strahan, sees you alone as well too. Yeah.
It's hard to process it for me because I know you, Chris, from just the incredible athlete that you are. How do you process it?
Honestly, I don't know if you ever fully process it. At first you're in shock, then you realize you have two choices. You can give up or you can fight. I chose to fight.
And Brittany, what was it like for you when you found out that Chris had ALS?
All I could think about was our kids and how young they are. Just, you're in denial. You want it to be anything else. You want the doctors to be wrong. The life that we previously had is like now a thing of the past. But we're still hopeful. We're hopeful, that a breakthrough will happen and that, God, a miracle will happen,
And what kind of support has helped you the most through this?
Without a doubt, my wife, Brittany, she hasn't left my side through any of this. My kids are also a huge part of why I keep going. Every day I wake up wanting more time with them to make more memories and just be their dad. They give me a reason to keep fighting.
For me, it's shocking. It's hard to process it for me.
Before you start, I just gotta say, man, I have to give a big hand to the engineering team that made that device for Chris Johnson and other people that have ALS as well too, because he sounds exactly like he normally would. So to use AI to simulate, replicate his voice, and he sounds exactly like he normally would in normal conversation. And I'm pretty sure that brings a sense of normalization to him and his household, his kids as well too. And that's amazing.
Nah, 100 facts. What you got, E?
Nah, so to me, like when I saw that, it messed me up. I'm like, man, that's not Chris Johnson. Like, you hear the name Chris Johnson, you hear CJ2K, you think of his
Yeah.
speed, his explosiveness, 2,000-yard
Mhm.
season. Like he was must see. Every time he played,
Yeah.
I want to say he had a 400-yard rushing game in college. Like that's just not, you don't see that every day. But like to me, honestly, like at the end of the day, it's not about football. It's about the person he is. Um, just having a fight through ALS. Like it takes everything away from you. You can't talk right. You can't eat right. Can't walk. Basically, like paralyze your whole brain, body. You know. And
Vegetable.
yeah, facts.
Yeah.
I appreciate the support from like the other NFL players. Like I saw Pac-Man, Matt Forte, couple other his former teammates, former running backs. Uh, I just appreciate them for doing that. And sometimes we forget that athletes are human beings too, and we
Yeah,
celebrate them at the peak. And and when life gets touched, when life gets tough, you just need to be with them.
that's a
Nah,
fact.
but
That's a fact.
it's just sad, bro. It's just is no way to try to like we all gonna die. Facts. Like is no way around it. Everyone is gonna leave this earth one day. We just don't know the day, and we pray to God that we leave on our own terms or whenever we're ready to. And so for him to have a disease like this where it is, is, and you really can't, it's no cure for it. It's
Mm-hmm.
no, it's really no
Remedies, yeah.
solution to it. And it's just like your fate is known. It's just hard. But just from what he said, just to have faith and just use his time, to be with his kids, be with his wife, his family, and keeping it. And it just is like a alert, just to keep the main things the main thing, where it's
Yeah,
like all the yards rushed, all the money, all the fame, that stuff
yeah.
goes after a certain time, man. And when it's your time to go, you can't take none of that stuff with you.
Nope.
So it's
You gotta
it's
cherish it while you
it's a
have it.
sad situation. Exactly. Exactly. It's a sad situation all around, but like all we can do is pray and just hope that he finds comfort in the situation that he's in, and that his family and his close friends, they all find comfort in this situation, because to us, he's just like this superhero of a player, of a NFL player, like this all pro back, all NFL, Hall of Fame back that we know him as. And just to see him in that situation right there, just in that little clip, it's just like that's not him. Well, that's all I really got onto it. But yeah, shout out to all those players too, all the former players, um, current players that did the ALS challenge. That's the least that's the least you can do, just draw awareness to the disease. And God willing, some genius, some biochemical genius can come up with a solution.
Yeah. I mean, look, that's what you hope for, man. But at the end of the day, that shit not happening, bro. And I'll be honest with you. And the reason why it's not happening is because they benefit from it. So, you know, at-
Yeah.
it's crazy to see how he became what we just saw. When I literally just saw him on a podcast and he was moving around, talking normal, and everything was seemed fine. You never know what a person might be going through until they let you know, until they
Yeah.
tell you. You just never know, and that's sad, man. That's like very, very sad, dude. But you can tell that he's a soldier, and he applies the same, even though it's his mind and motor skills are kind of messed up. Um, you can tell he still applies the same concept that he did with football in attacking football and his career in football with this challenge with ALS as well too. And so I'm glad he has his family there supporting him. And hey, man, it's gonna be a great journey for Chris Johnson and his family. But I know that they're going to be able to accomplish what needs to be accomplished. So yeah,
Yeah.
kudos to them, man. We on to the next topic. We have about to go ahead and share my screen. Give me 1 second. Media. Mm. Then let's see. Source. Let's go ahead and do it. Share screen. All right. So with this one, the NCAA is moving closer to an age-based eligibility model. Under the last proposal, an athlete's 5-year eligibility clock would begin when they turn 19 or enroll in college, rather than at high school graduation. Supporters say the change could create more consistency as college athletics continue to evolve. The proposal is expected to receive a final vote later this month. That is crazy. That is crazy. E, take it away, brother.
Nah, so I kind of like this new proposal, but the thing is, it changes everything. Of course, with roster management and IL, like how they recruit. A coach might want to get a 21 or a 22-year-old that's already played college, rather than
Yeah.
go and get a 19-year-old. And now I would probably say, like me and Ty talked about like last week,
Hmm.
Yuko might be the route instead of just jumping into D1, wasting years of eligibility because you might not play.
Yeah.
Like wherever you gonna commit, you might want to make sure you're gonna get play time because time is ticking. Once you're 19, you need to be ready. And
Facts.
that's not necessarily saying you're gonna be ready because of course they're gonna have players, they're gonna have seniority.
Yep.
The position run might be backed up.
Yep.
I've saw that multiple times. So, yeah, if I'm a coach, I would be looking at how I would handle the roster, handle NIL, handle recruiting. And they also with that 5-and-5, no red shirts, no injury waivers, so
Mm-mm.
that's pretty much gone. Basically, it's gone. Yeah. So,
Yeah. So
but it's
if you
gonna
look at
affect
the
scholarships too.
that part, but if you look at the date on there, this actually has been approved. The NCAA, this rule went into effect July 1st, so it's about a week old right now, and actually some basketball players in college are um like suing the NCAA because of this rule. For they feel like it's not right, it's not fair. Of course they're like 5th, 6-year players, 7-year players, and so now it's case by case. If you already were in college and this rule went into effect July 1st, so pretty much like what he was saying, it just I feel like the biggest thing that this affects is recruiting for the coaches. It kind of puts a halt on all of this wild west that we've been seeing. Guys going to the G League, going overseas, and then coming back to play college. Guys asking for 6, 7, 8-year waivers because
Six,
of injuries. Come on now, yeah. So I think that it kind of eliminates the, like all of the mess in college right now as far as eligibility goes. I think it hurts, some of these older guys that's already in college, but I think it's a lot of pros too to this rule though. For one, what he said, the clock starts not when you graduate high school, but it starts when you either enroll as a full-time college student or you turn 19. So with that, you have two options. You can either delay your time going to college if you're one of those people that graduate early. So let's just say you graduate at 17, instead of jumping straight into Division 1 at 17, turning
Yeah.
18, you delay those 2 years. You can go to a JUCO, or you can go train, or go to some type of program that helps build your strength. You're maturing, and then when you turn 19, you wait until you turn 19, then you go.
Man, see, but that's putting a lot of trust in your career. You got to understand that a lot of these kids, you got to focus on education as well too. So you telling them to take 2 years off of school.
No. So this is the thing. Most guys some guys graduate early. We've been seeing that trend of like a lot of these guys reclassifying and trying to hurry up and graduate early so they can hurry up and enroll in college, right? If you're not a 5-star, I wouldn't even say 4-star. If you're not a 5-star and you're not guaranteed to touch grass as soon as you step on that campus, it's no point of trying to rush to get out of school and trying to rush and go somewhere where your clock will then start. So the thing that I'm thinking of is delay your clock as long as you can. Delay your clock. So if you start at 19, 5 years, you'll end up at what, 24? Yep. Your last year playing?
Yeah.
Versus
y'all think this gonna eliminate like a lot of early enrollees?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I mean, it's not, of course, not the 5. Like I said, if you're a 5-star and you know him, if you know you're him, then yeah, go ahead and go, because you're wasting time at that point. If you really him and you know him, you wasting time. You might as well just go. But I'm saying that's 1% of college, of high school guys graduating that's really seeing the field as a true freshman. Most true freshmen, what do? They redshirt anyway. And so now with a red shirt eliminating, you're wasting a year of eligibility just by enrolling, just by going to the school and being a student. You can't even say, hey, I just want to be a student this year. I'm not even playing ball, because that's counting against your clock. So what you should do is delay that time as much as you can, as long as you can, and then start when you prepare. Graduating at 17, your body is a lot different than you graduating at 18, turning 19, And then, like you said, even with the JUCO route, you graduate at 17. This rule is only for Division I. It's only for Division I football. I mean, with Division I sports. So you going to JUCO, that doesn't count against your clock. But then in those 2 years while you're in JUCO, you're developing. You're learning more about the game. You're learning more about yourself. You realizing, okay, where you need to, when you come in, what you need to work on, what you need to fix. And then from there, you're able to kind of move into an actual Division I program. And then, you immediately touching the field. So I would say, just kind of evaluate the whole situation before you, just automatically go to a school and assume, because they're going to tell you whatever they want to tell you to get you to come to that school. It's on you to really analyze and know the personnel, really talk to your position coaches, not just the head coach, not just the OC to DC, just talk to your position coach and have a real honest conversation. Like, hey, if I come to this school, am I playing right away? If the answer is we'll see, or you gotta, if it's not a solid yes, we would like you to come here, and if you do what you're supposed to do, you'll see the field. If it's not that, then you don't need to go. You need to either find another program or find another route or another option.
That makes a lot of sense, man. I think it goes on to our next subject, next topic right here. Brendan Sorsby, he's eligible for the 2026 season after a judge grants injunction. So, yeah, let's go ahead and read this caption here by ESPN and see what they have to say. So, a judge in district court in Lubbock County, Lubbock gonna ride for their own. You know that. Come on, bro. That's what all the oil and gas money is. But Lubbock County, Texas, has granted the injunction requested by Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby. He's set to be eligible for the 2026 season. Sorsby cannot play in Texas Tech's first 2 games, which was the penalty his legal team suggested to the NCAA. So his legal team basically said, "Hey, look, I don't care what y'all talking. No, my bad, not legal team. John that owns such and such oil and gas pipe was like, look, I feel where y'all coming from, but let's just have them sit out 2 games. Don't that sound like a good ass idea? Just 2 games. You know why? Because I fund the school. So and we need these we need these visitation revenues.
all these visits everybody coming into towns, right? You know, everybody's partying, celebrating, things of the nature. We need to win and have visitation. We need to make sure we have great visitors. We need to make sure we have great tourists. This is Lubbock. Ain't nothing out here but football and oil.
Ain't nothing.
There's nothing out here but football and oil. Bro,
And
you can throw a
armadillos.
penny. You can throw exactly. You can throw a penny 5 feet, gonna hit an armadillo. The next 5 feet, gonna hit a football. And the next 3 feet after that, you're gonna hit an oil well. Ain't nothing out here but that. Yeah. So
facts.
when it comes to me being able to pull some strings to make sure, and this is a small county, bro. What you think? What you think gonna happen? It's my bad. Let's go back to it. It said, my bad, bro. I'm like, I can't believe it. This says a judge in district court in Lubbock County, Texas. In Lubbock County, Texas. What they thought was going to happen, bro. The fuck? If you're not bringing this federal, bro, you have nothing against us. So
I think that's the next step. I think that's the next step is
Federal.
because he got denied the first time. Well, so the whole story is just crazy in itself. You say you got a gambling addiction.
A serious.
You come out and say, I mean, I'm pretty sure that they were gonna find out. It was gonna come out to light eventually. So he just got ahead of it and said, "Hey, I got a problem. I want to go to rehab for gambling." Okay. They mind make you that the NCAA is gonna be like, "Oh, okay, it's fine. You know, you went to rehab, and we're gonna let you come back and play and go against all of our laws and rules and bylaws about gambling and betting on games and point shaving, all that kind of stuff. We're gonna just forget about all of that." Wrong. Then you and say, "Okay, let's go to the NFL, try to look at the NFL and see if they just gonna throw a dog a bone or something." Not. Then the CFL said, "We don't want nothing to do with you." So it was like, bro, you really kind of stuck in no man's land right now. You stuck in no man's land, and so you banking on getting a judge in the county that the school is based in. You're almost taking a Trinidad Chambers route. It's almost uncomparable because these are two totally different players with two totally different stories. Trinidad Chambers did nothing wrong, broken no rules. He just was hurt and wanted the extra year eligibility because he missed his first year, which is honestly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But you are banking on exactly like you want an extra year, like, and you want to fight for the extra year. Go ahead and fight for it. You know, and of course, a Mississippi judge. Come on now, like what is that saying for the NCAA that a judge can go behind what y'all saying and say, "No, I think it's right. I think he deserves to just be suspended 2 games instead of not playing at all." So what is that saying to the NCAA? What is that saying to the rest of the college world? You know, about gambling on game, not gambling honestly, just in general, gambling on your games.
I honestly, man, I think I get where you're coming from, but the state and the county should have the powers that be to take ruling in their own legal
backyard,
county jurisdictions. Yeah. So at the end of the day, but do I want the feds to come in and start mingling in state affairs? No, because again, that's why we got Civil War. But Civil War was a great thing. Honestly, it was. So we're not going to act like it wasn't a great thing. But at the same time, there was great points that were brought up by the states, meaning, we don't want people mingling in the states because it's a democracy, right? But at the same time, you have to understand that, it might not be fair for the democracy or fair for everyone else in this sport to allow things like gambling and point shaving and things like that to take place, because that is an unfair thing. You have a person that you have a person that has control of a game, a person that touches the ball every single snap of the offensive snaps, and he possibly could be point shaving, but since he's in great connections with the Lubbock County court judge, he can only get a 2-game suspension. That isn't right. I think something should be done about that. But do I think that there should be I think there should be certain guidelines. I get that, but I don't think there should be an immediate, always a federal reaction to anything the state has to do. But I think there should be a great foundational guidelines for states and schools to abide by.
But let's just keep it a book with this one right here. Even before you go, it's illegal to gamble in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You literally defended somebody that's breaking your own law. So where's the justice in that? Where's the sense of,
again, if this person
trying to defend
if this person could bring in 20 million in that season, shit, they taking it. You talking about gambling not legal in Texas? Shit, Jerry Jones told me different with them oil wells. I put my all in 3 oil wells.
Mm-hmm.
But that's betting on yourself though. That's betting on yourself, not
that's what they
legally betting on. He bet it on himself. He did. He did.
Literally did it. He did it right.
Nah, facts.
Nah, I feel like, like to play a sport, all sports have rules. So you need to take accountability of what you're doing, follow the rules, stop trying to bend the rules.
Correct.
Like, can't do that. And I don't know, if he really thought, I think the last supplemental was in 2019. I think they had one in 21, but nobody got picked. So I don't know if he thought, I'm just a golden child. I'm going to get in.
We just finna change everything for you. Everything we got going on, we just finna put it on hold for you. Nah, brother.
It's not Lubbock. The NFL not Lubbock. So
not Lubbock at all. See, Lubbock needs you. Yeah, Lubbock needs you. They trying to keep that. Nobody.
It's a business, but it ain't that type of business he was thinking.
Yeah. He thinking he in Vegas. He think he Mark Davis or somebody.
So, I think his best bet is probably if the CFL not messing with him, UFL already over. So his best bet might be.
I mean, hey, he might as well go to UFL. It's not until the spring, but
he can hit that arena football up too.
Either way, he gonna have to wait. I don't see a path where he plays this season for Tech. And if he does, I feel like the sanctions and the backlash that Tech is gonna get from the NCAA, I don't think it's worth it. So I think that they just gonna, wipe their hands clean over them. Sorsby, best of luck to you with your next adventures, your next path. But we ain't got nothing for you here.
Yeah, literally.
We ain't got nothing for you here, man. That goes into our next subject, our next topic of discussion. Brendan Aiyuk, San Francisco said, "We ain't got shit for you, boy. You're out of there. You are out of there, buddy." And it's really sad, man. But guess what, man? Hey, things happen for a reason, bro. Things happen for a reason. I think Brendan Aiyuk is just one of those situations where we have to really pay attention to and see, hey, maybe he might have some valid points, but at the same time, you still got a job to do. You still got a job to do, brother. What you mean? When you making that amount of money, millions of dollars, I refuse to go on any kind of social media platform and podcast, whatever it may be, Instagram, whatever, bro, and mess up generational wealth. Because you can be AB after you get AB money. But you ain't got AB money. That's what
he thought he did, though. He thought he did.
Yeah, I mean, he's still getting paid, man. Go ahead.
No, he's not. He's not.
Nah, he's I understand, players trying to control their career, but NFL careers are short. He might not feel like that, but it's short.
Let's see what he's saying.
Instead of all right, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead, E. Finish what you saying, bro.
Nah, instead of him trying to push his weight around or flash out or go off on a GM, tell a GM don't come to his house, and go on and on and on and on. You'd be frustrated, but you don't have to burn bridges. Now you might not ever play in the NFL again.
Yeah.
Because you want to go on a tangent on social media and every day. It's something new every day with him.
That's crazy. You're right about that.
Put the phone down and read a book.
Put the phone down and read a book.
Bitch ass nigga, we had to go.
Oh my god.
Some boys cut me today. And I'll sign with the Commanders tomorrow. And we'll see who gapping. And if I'm crazy or if I'm capping, some boys cut me today. And I'll sign with the Commanders tomorrow. And we'll see who gapping.
Now look. I think it's all about delivery, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Now, honestly, I just would have been like, you sit in your office, you have a nice wooden, natural solid wooden desk with a leather chair. You see how he's sitting in it, but he's acting like the polar opposite, bro. He's like, he has a CEO background with a lot of books and shelves and leather chair, but he acts like he acts like a YN. Like, bro, look, what I would do is, I'm definitely not coming in, but guess what I'm doing today? We're grinding and working. Let my agent take care of that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
You got to come like a boss.
Bridges with his agent.
Yeah, he burning bridges. You're not letting your agent work. My bad. That's not my repertoire. That's not what I studied. I'm gonna let these two gentlemen go ahead and expound on that. Agency, yeah.
Nah, it's just he burned the bridges with his agent. I think right after the stuff happened with his agent, Lynch, the GM for the 49ers, he came, pulled up to his house. I think he wasn't at home, but his wife was home. He saw it on his Ring camera or whatever. He says, "Oh, I see this big white guy at my door. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. I don't have nothing for him. I don't want to talk. Why is all that necessary, bro? You're just making your situation already worse. Like, you still got to handle this. NFL is a business first.
You're adding fuel.
Like, whatever you every day is something new. Like, every day. Like, he just went at and I don't know what delusion he has going on in his head that he plays for the Commanders. Now he's attacking Jaden Daniels, quarterback of the Commanders. So it's like, I know they was teammates at Arizona State, but still, bro, just leave it alone. Like, I don't know. What's y'all take on this?
I think it was doomed from when he was holding out trying to get his contract, bro. I feel like it was like a roller coaster ride that you knew was gonna come to a very, very greasy end, because just the way, like, and players have held out before. Like, I'm not saying it was anything wrong with him holding out. Get your bag, brother. Like you did right. You balled out this season before you had the contract, before they gave you the contract. Hey, so make sure that you get paid. Guess what? You got paid. You won. You beat the game. Like, that's like, what else more do you want, brother? Like, you beat the game. You won, and now you finna go back and lose. Like, you you won. You got 4 years. What? 4 years, 120, 76 guaranteed. What else is that? What else is that? I mean, I don't care if the 49ers lose every game. I don't care if the 49ers go on 16. You guarantee 76 of them things. What? Man, tripping, bro. Tripping. Brother, you don't like, and then what he's saying, like, bro, you don't even just burn bridge with the 49ers organization. The antics and stuff that you're doing has now damn near got you kicked out of the league. You have to get picked up, even if you do get picked up or want to get picked up or do want to play in the NFL again, bro, you gotta go get reinstated by Raj. You gotta go ask Roger Goodell, hey sir, hey, can you let me back in, please? I was
chances slim to none.
I was thinking crazy. Can you damn near? Because that's and that's exactly how they gonna pay you too. They not bro. The moment that he did all that, bro, that money went out the window. Like, bro, you think they like? And guess what they said? They voided his guarantees last season, like in the middle of last season, and said that he was not living up to his contract.
Oh fuck!
They don't say you living up to your contract. I can explain it. I mean, you acting like a dumbass. You acting like one dudes in the hood, bro.
In other words,
you making $1 million, bro.
Yeah, they don't want to talk to you. They done.
Come on now. Like, it's really ain't nothing else to say to you. Like, other than, bro, like, I just hope that he got a master plan of what he trying to do and what he's trying to get accomplished. But as of right now, brother, your window is closing and quickly. You better thank God that you got the talent, you know. Cause boy, if you was a roster guy, one of these special team players.
Yeah. No.
I need that sound bite so bad, man.
Yeah. It ain't even no point even you trying to get reinstated. It ain't even no point you trying to get reinstated, brother. It's over with. So, I mean, I just
speaking about money. Yeah, you get it right.
You get it right, man.
I can't feel bad for a millionaire, bro. All right, look, let's talk about money. Look, we talking about money now. Let's go ahead and get you off this, brother, man.
We got a raw moment, bro.
Oh, you got a raw moment right now, yeah, raw moment. Texas Southern University. So we have Texas Southern University. What they've done. Let's go ahead and say what they've done. So the future of Texas Southern University is taking shape as we advance our strategic plan, Ascend 2030. I guess that's the name of the plan, Ascend 2030. And
no, it's a master plan. It's master plan.
So it's called master plan.
Yeah, thinking of a master plan.
Oh man. So and prepare for our centennial in 2027, Texas Southern University has unveiled a comprehensive campus master plan that charts. So it's I guess it's called Ascend 2030, but it's a campus master plan.
Nah, Ascend 2030 is like what they're calling the homecomings. Like Centennial 2027 is.
I'm out of touch, guys. Damn. Damn. I'm reading this like, bro, what is this?
Yeah, Centennial was like the 100th anniversary of Texas Southern, and then Ascend 2030 is just like I think the new era of Texas Southern. So, which is cool.
That is pretty cool. We got to post that clip because I'm pretty sure a couple people didn't know either. I mean, I might be the only one that's crazy. Like that. But anyways, this could continue. The charts, master plan to charts the next decade of growth through approximately $1.7 billion in strategic investments and more than 20 transformational projects. So with $1.7 billion in 20 transformational projects, that's pretty good. So from new academic and research facilities to enhance student spaces and new football stadium, which we talked about earlier, residential amenities and modern infrastructure, this plan is designed to strengthen the student experience, expand research, and position Texas Southern to lead for generations to come. Wow. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. $1.7 billion. Huh. What do you guys think?
Nah,
It's
so
about damn
saying,
time.
Yeah, what Ty said.
It's
That too.
about damn time.
Like finally some growth and some investment that's going impact the future of the institution. As far as the football stadium and all the different athletic buildings, I feel like that's exactly what they need. Like we talked about earlier, Dre, you said,
Yeah.
the top of the when people look at universities, first they look at athletics. So if your athletic department is, lacking in many ways, 9 times out of 10, a student might not want to go there.
Correct.
So no, like shout out to TSU for real. Definitely been a long time coming. Like even the new buildings, like the different buildings, all the new stuff, the new record, it was definitely needed. And with it being smack dab in the middle of Houston, like why wouldn't you want to come here? New
Man,
facility,
you know what?
everything.
Man, look, this is what happened, man. This is what happened. Greg Abbott, Mr. Hot Wheels, he rolled himself and his Texas Rangers into Texas Southern University and said, "Hey man, if y'all don't get this shit right, I'm gonna go ahead and start rolling y'all out this motherfucker." And so that's when the Texas Rangers went in there, and all of a sudden, magically, we just found $1.7 billion. Wow. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. This is something that, and obviously Ty knows, and everybody else knows that the school has been talking about for years. And so, this is something that has been planned out, meticulously planned out as well too. Working with community partners, private partnerships, and things of that nature. So these guys are really taking it serious, and they have been taking it serious for a long time. They just needed to make sure that they had the right people to facilitate such deals of magnitude as well too. And also, Mr. High Wheels, Greg Abbott, and the Texas State Rangers did kind of help out a little bit too.
Yeah.
Mr. Hot Wheels.
I'm so glad I go to TSU. Hey, bro. Hey, all I can say is this is way past overdue. But the fact that they're doing this, and they even, and like I told y'all earlier off camera that, even if this takes 10 more years, 10 years longer than what they expect, the fact that they're taking the initiative now to understand, like, hey, we're lacking, we're behind the 8 ball. Where do we need to grow at? Where do we need to develop at to become the institution that we have the potential to become? Like y'all said, bro, you're in the middle of the fourth largest metroplex in the United States, with some of the most millionaires in that vicinity than any other place in America.
Yep.
Why aren't you, leading the charge with so many things? Being an HBCU in Houston. You're the only HBCU in Houston. It's not like you in Atlanta where you compete in 3, 4, 5 different HBCUs, where you got to kind of compete for those resources, compete for those, alumni, those donors. No, this is an opportunity within itself of like, hey, we got some going here. Hey, we got a plan now, y'all. Hey, we got partners. We have loans, we have grants, we have all these different things that we can get. And you see now, like, bro, the stadium for one, like, bro, this is revenue generating things that's gonna generate revenue for years and years and years to come, way after we're gone now. You know how many years is like, bro, I remember when I was growing up, TSU was playing at a high school stadium at one season. I remember that. They was playing at Delmar Stadium, man. And if you're not from the Houston area, Delmar Stadium is like one of the bigger stadiums for HISD schools. And as a Division I institution, bro, you should never ever in your life have to play at a goddamn high school stadium.
Especially in Texas, bro.
Especially in Texas, bro. When you got 70 plus
Allen High School,
come on now, you got 70 plus other colleges that you can go share a stadium at. I mean, I remember last year they played at HBU Stadium, HCU Stadium. You know, it was a conflict of schedule at Shell with Sam Houston. They're getting their stadium redone, so they was sharing the Shell Stadium with them. But still, the fact that now these are all plans that will eventually bring revenue and growth to the population of the student body, you know, bring eyes and attention, national attention. And then also it's just like this is just so much better as a student athlete, bro. All these facilities that like now are able to that are in the future going to be made to where I don't have to worry about my health, you know, or worry about, you know, not getting the care and the, you know, all of the gets and gadgets that all these other Division I schools have. They'll be able to provide it here, you know, with this project, you know, in the campus environment, you know, the student organizations, the campus lifestyle, you know, these are all things that is going to embrace that student body and embrace the whole, you know, college experience for Texas Southern, you know, and I can't be nothing but happy for them, man. Like, you know, we all three are alumni from there. You know, we had it. I ain't gonna lie, we had it hard. You know,
facts.
You know, I love TSU and everything is done for me, and you know, I'll tell the world how great TSU is. But we know where they were lacking at. You know, we saw the things that they could correct and where, you know, they were falling short at, and obviously they saw it too. You know, with this plan here, you know, and so them just being able to unveil this, I you know, I know my great grandmother is probably looking down smiling. You know, she was a Texas Southern alumni when she had to walk down Cleburne. The Tiger Walk, it wasn't no Tiger Walk.
It was gravel, boy.
No, that was a real street, a real road. It was a road. The Tiger Walk was a real street. She walking 110-degree heat and pumps, dress. Come on now. Yeah. We talking about the 60s now. We talking, man.
Talking about the 60s now.
Yeah, come on now.
Real dedication.
You and your Sunday's best.
Talking about what's the name of that movie with the maids had to walk? Little maids at the walk.
Yeah, I know The Help.
The Help.
Come on now.
Almost with the color purple.
That too, though.
Yeah.
Man. Come on, bro. So yeah. For like, I feel like just that plan right there is just for all of the past generations that came through Texas Southern and help push it and progress it to where it is. Like for Texas Southern to be, you know, turning 100 years next year, for them to not be in a system like every other college and university in Texas, for them not to be in a system, for them to stand on their own 2 feet for this long.
Yeah.
You know, and try to just make a way out of no way. And then for them to unveil this plan, bro, like you can't be nothing but proud and happy, you know, as a TSU alum. You really can't.
It's amazing. Facts. It's amazing. I have nothing else to say on the topic, man. I just can't wait to see it get done by 2050. Would be good, you know.
Hey, yeah. Like it's not gonna be an easy process. Like right now, like we saying right now, you know, speaking to existence once it's finished and once everything is ready. But from this point now until everything is finished, it's gonna be a long road. It's gonna be a long journey.
Yep.
You know, this the same school now that had turf just sitting for damn near a year that can't get put down.
I was so mad.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna keep
looking at the turf. We looking at the turf while we practicing, bro. I'm like, bro, there's no way, bro.
But we gonna keep it all the way.
High quality turf. We're not even using it.
Come on now, we're gonna keep it all the way a beam, bro. So just the fact that, you know, they took the initiative to, you know, hey, we need to get this done, even if, you know, if you looked at 1.7B, it said estimated. That number can fluctuate. That number definitely, once you start talking about cost and materials and and rains and storms and all the different things that inflation, all those different things. When you start looking at that, bro, of course that number is probably going to rise drastically. Yeah. But you know, for them to still like just to you know map this out and say, hey, this is you know what we want to do. This is the direction we want to go in. This is what we want to see done for the university. You can't, you know,
can't get no better than that, man.
Can't really.
And then after you said,
TSU.
Shout out TSU, man.
Other than that, man, it's been a great conversation, a great podcast.
Hey, hold on. Before we leave, before we get up out of here, Jay. This past weekend, it was a disturbing story that came across my timeline. I'm pretty sure it came across you all's timeline as well. A young man by the name of Nolan Wells, a football player from Mississippi, tragically lost his life. They found he went missing on the 4th of July. He went out to a 4th of July party, a beach party, with some of his Caucasian counterparts. Went missing. Of course, his friends made it back safely. He didn't. They just found his body a couple of days ago. You know, terrible story. Just want to shed some light on that. You know, rest in peace, brother. You know, keep his family, you know, in your thoughts, your prayers. You know, this is a tragic story. You know, we know the country that we live in. You know, and it is what it is. But just knowing that and then knowing that story, and he was an athlete, you know, so his teammates, you know, his coaches, you know, all the people that was around him, you know, I'm pretty sure they're all devastated by the news, confused. They want answers, they want justice as well. So, you know, just, you know, keep you know, just keep that in your mind for sure.
Condolences to the Wells family, man. It's sad to hear, man.
Yeah. Like it's always bad when you hear
search involving 8 law enforcement.
It's always bad when you hear about the death of someone, but especially someone young like that their life just starting, 18 years old, you know. His clock literally just started. Literally. We were just talking about the eligibility clock, but his life eligibility clock had just started. And it was taken away from him unjustly.
Law enforcement agency ends in heartbreak. Investigators believe they found the body of 18-year-old Nolan Wells in the water after he went missing from his friends during a crowded 4th of July boat celebration at Horn Island on the Mississippi coast. The coroner said the remains matched the description of Nolan's appearance and there were no immediate signs of physical injury. Friends and family remember Wells as a standout athlete with a big heart. Nolan's mother described him as a special soul. Family and friends and I are absolutely devastated. My heart is broke for our sweet son who was always willing to cheer and uplift others, she wrote on Facebook. The Jackson County Sheriff says that no foul play is suspected. He declined to elaborate on how Nolan became separated from his friends group. A member of the volunteer rescue group, United Cajun Navy, spoke to several people who were at Horn Island, and they described it as a crowded with boats and swimmers, many who had been drinking, and he said he believes that strong rip currents could have posed a risk. The family's desperate search for their team.
Wow. My condolences to his family and you know, his loved ones. You know, no parent should have to bury their child. They should never go that way.
Yeah.
They should never go that way. So yeah, my condolences to his family, man. Thanks for bringing it up, Ty. We're gonna go ahead and close it out, man. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. I'll let Ty and E close it out.
Keep tuning in with us. We're gonna keep bringing the heat. Stay locked in.
For sure, like I said, bro, this is just the beginning. You know, we got something to say. We feel like the stuff that we're talking about, if it don't help nobody but just one person, one individual, one athlete, you know, make the right decision, you know, or you know, give them some type of guidance or direction in what direction they should go in. We did our job. So, you know, y'all keep tuning in. You know, we got all our links and stuff down there, all our socials. You know, everything is Raw and Uncut Sports on all social media platforms. Just tap in, man. We here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You guys have a great night, and thank y'all for joining in. It's been Raw and Uncut Sports. We'll see you guys again next week. All right, and stream.